Hi guys, so we are at the Hyundai dealership in Star Park, NCS and Berhad. And what we have here, this is the Hyundai Starex, last updated in 2018 at the KL Motor Show. You can watch my walk around video from the motor show at that time. The Starex, alright, as we all remember, this car has been around for more than a decade, since 2008, 2009, the car has continued, they continue to sell the car in pretty much unchanged format until now. So in 2018, Hyundai did a makeover of the car's front end. They've completely redesigned the front, give it different aesthetic, but the underpinnings of the car, all right, the technical underpinnings of the car is still unchanged from before. So as you can see here from the back, the rear three-quarter looks entirely unchanged. Mechanical side, it still runs the same 2.5 liter turbo diesel engine as before, rear wheel drive, 5-speed automatic. Okay, so when it was first launched, the Starex was priced at 138,888. This example that you see here, as of last year, was selling for 151,088. Okay, now here, this is an updated version, the 2020 updated version. You notice that they now call this the Grand Starex Prime. Okay, this is called the Prime, and they've given it a new edgier body kit, right? So you can see down there it's a bit more of a transformer effect kind of look. Okay, so more elaborate, lower diffuser. The rim design is changed, but size still the same, 215 16. The side skirting also is made more elaborate. You can see side by side with the older one, and at the front end they've made even more drastic changes. There's a new front skirting here, gives this updated Starex a more aggressive look, but I'm not sure how it would affect the approach angle though. Right, so be careful when you go up a steep ramp, okay, if you get one of these. And another change I noticed, the grille. Okay, the grille is different. This one is chrome, that one is black. So over the years, right, the Starex has established a very good reputation for itself. It's a fantastic value for money product, very hardy, very reliable, takes 11 passengers, drives pretty well, good fuel consumption thanks to its diesel engine. And just let me show you the interior. Now, I remember when I first reviewed the Starex many years ago, I was really taken aback when I sat inside. Why? Because the cabin is well built, the quality is good, but it felt very utilitarian. It felt like you were sitting inside a van. It's solid, but at the same time it just feels it feels rough. Okay, the interior feels rough, but you know it will last the test of time. So right now, this one feels better. We've got soft touch plastics here. This is also this dashboard here. Also, they've readjusted the dashboard here a bit, so it still looks a bit old school based on today's standards, but the overall quality of it, right, it feels slightly more plush than I recall. Okay, this version here, seats are fabric. There's a touchscreen infotainment system there, locally sourced touchscreen infotainment system. Sliding doors, manual sliding doors. This is a 2018 model, okay. You've got a drop down screen here, okay, and check out the seats. Okay, so there are many infinite possible ways to adjust them. You can this row, you can even turn them 180 degrees. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, seats for 11 people, all belted up. Now let's go and check out the updated Prime version on the inside. So this Prime model that you see here, This is priced at 173,000 ringgit, so it's a more than 20k jump from before. But what do you get? You get keyless entry and a start-stop button. Let me just show you the door handle again. No keyless entry, not keyless entry. Okay, so it doesn't have, there's no keyless entry button here. Okay, but you do get an engine start button, okay, which takes the place of the old barrel ignition switch. And the upholstery is now leather. Okay, and you've got a powered boot and a powered door. Okay, so you see, you press this. Okay, only the passenger side is powered. If you want the right side to be powered as well, that's an extra 10,000 ringgit. Okay, and so press this, power tailgate release. Yeah, power tailgate. Got a switch here, so you can do, of course, this is not new lah. You can do this. Okay, you can adjust the seat front and back, various adjustments. You can drop this back. Okay, so this as I mentioned earlier, this door is still manual. If you want it powered, it's an extra 10,000 ringgit. Okay, so come inside here, so spacious inside. So as you can see, these seats can be folded up to give you a sort of like a center walkway up here. Yeah, and you can see from the tracks, these seats have are almost infinitely forward and backward adjustable. Okay. So this screen here, there's also this drop-down screen here. All right, that basically mirrors the display from the front touchscreen. There's also a separate it's a it looks like a HDMI port to me. All right, a separate HDMI port or SD card here, which you can insert to get, well, individual outputs from here. Okay, yeah, input source. So there you go. All right, you can adjust various yeah, so you can choose where the input source of the video feed here. Okay, either from the front or from, yeah, so AV1 would be from the front. Okay, and you can see the resolution not as sharp as the screen in front there. Okay, but still, let me see, I think you got power retracting, right? Yeah, so you press that. No, you have to retract it manually, but that's fine. Okay, this screen, this whole infotainment system is obviously locally sourced, but appearance wise, it doesn't look too aftermarket compared to many locally sourced alternatives out there. Okay, so yeah, overall, there you have it. This is the updated Hyundai Starex, Grand Starex Prime. Now, this example inside the showroom floor, I'll just it's a slightly cheaper version. Okay, so this is what they call the standard model. Compared to the 173,000 ringgit example out there, you still get the different rim design, you still get body kit. Okay, but what you don't get is, you don't get push start button, you don't get powered boot and power tailgate, but otherwise all other features in this car is the same. Okay, so price difference, that one was what, 152,000 ringgit, is 162, that's 173. Okay, so from that one, you want powered doors on the right side as well, a further 10,000 ringgit add-on. All right, so here you have it, guys. This is the updated Hyundai Starex Prime, they call it now. Yeah, as always, the Starex the Starex, I would say, is what I would call an evergreen MPV. It is it's a bit old. The design, the underpinnings of the car is a bit old. Some parts of the cabin does feel dated, but you do get a car that has a solid decade-long track record of reliability. The 2.5 liter diesel engine is a fantastic engine. All right, it's very torquey, pulls the whole mass of this car effortlessly. So it's perfect. The Starex is perfect if you have a big family. You need to ferry more than what 8 people, 10 people at a go over long distances or up Genting Highlands. This is brilliant because yeah, the engine is good, the chassis, the handling of this car will surprise you. The handling of the Starex will surprise you. Now I've not driven this one yet, but based on what I've tried with the old one, the handling of this car is more assured than many of you may imagine. So overall, yeah, it's not new. It's not a spring chicken. This car has seen some years. This design has seen some years. Certainly not as sophisticated as many out there, but still a fantastic value proposition. And until Hyundai comes up with an all-new replacement model, this remains a fantastic value buy for those of you who, always have a lot of people to ferry about.